Yo, what's going on, Halo fam? Just wanted to give you guys a quick update on the recent play to earn updates, what's backing out of it, why we're doing that exactly, and it really comes down to like why I personally believe that you know why I have Halo Traxus and Traxus Industries, which is because of a prayer I made a long time ago, and it was to help spread the gospel with Halo. And after I made that prayer, I stumbled upon John 1:17, Master Chief. But in Scripture, it's for the law was given by Moses, but grace and truth came through Jesus Christ, which is, really awesome. And then just from there, I got into ODST glyph discussion in the Rocket Sloth Discord, and that just, man, that leads you into just a pile of worms with, Dante's Inferno, and even so much more. C.S. Lewis, and a lot of really great stuff that Marty and Joe put into that game. To do something more with the game than just make a game with lore that leads nowhere, into a rabbit hole of nothing. And then eventually, Traxus pops on our desk, which even shows up in the mission Exodus in Reach. So we do a little Remember and Reach. It just keeps going. So, I'm more of a, I don't, enough coincidences start adding up for me, and I'm like, what's going on here? So with our play to earn, we had Craig, obviously, and I was so excited for that. And we even just made, not exactly a partnership, but so got some recognition from the Bitcone Twitter for using Cone as a new play to earn asset for the game, which was really exciting. Honestly, can't tell you how excited I was for this aspect of the project. But when it comes down to it, there's just really, in the most simple terms, greed and things like this aren't something to be really leading kids into. And I've been deep into crypto trading, from the most simple parts of it, from Bitcoin all the way to the shittiest of shit coins, and Fartcoin, and even shittier ones than that. But I was kind of always had an idea in my head that, Elon, just fits that Antichrist bill, right? But there was never really anything to back it up, so I never really got too crazy into it. But then once you had the head wound to Trump, kind of set him up to be, metaphorically speaking, the first beast of Revelation, who gives power to the second beast, who brings fire down from the sky. And Trump has done that with Elon. He gave Elon a seat in the government with Doge, and Elon's bringing fire down from the sky, and he's a big Trump supporter, and the whole world really is just encapsulated by these two. So it's pretty interesting stuff. If you want to read Revelation, the whole book of Revelation, I highly recommend it. Just kind of tag it in there, see how things mesh up with what's actually going on in the world today, and it's pretty crazy, especially when it gets into the mark of the beast, 666. You get this payment system, and nobody can buy or sell without this mark. And Elon and Trump are very much a part of this whole crypto movement, this Bitcoin, and specifically what caught my eye was Solana, which sideways might be, ba ba ba, which is the Hebrew 666. So it's kind of hit or miss, but just, a lot of coincidences. We're backing out, and again, just by the greed alone, it's really just, I don't think, something we want to be too much of a part of here. So especially just leading kids into that, it's not good for gaming. But we'll be here, we're still focusing on making, best hero shooter we can, most lore accurate possible, giving respect to classic Bungie guys like Joe and Marty, and JJ and all of them, and but still keeping it as close to the chest as we can in times like this. We got to be really careful with exactly what we do, regardless of how exciting it is. So anyways, that's all. This probably isn't going to fit on Twitter or anything, but just want to put this out there. All right. Peace. God bless, guys.